Alright guys, welcome back. This is my first Call of Duty World War II video. As you can see, I'm level 20 in the beta, which is the max level at the minute. I did get it a day early. And one thing I wanted to discuss with you guys is this Divisions, which is the new creator class system. At first it seemed really complicated to me, I didn't understand what I was doing. But I've kind of figured it out, so I thought I'd upload this video for you guys, so if you get in the beta tonight, you can basically know what you're doing basically, because at first it is quite complicated. So getting into it, these are my 5 classes here. First of all, as you're probably aware, you choose a division, which can be infantry, airborne, armoured, mounted or expeditionary. You're supposed to use, in inverted brackets, assault rifles, submachine guns, LMGs, snipers and shotguns in these divisions, but you can mix them, which I've figured out. And the only thing you lose if you do mix them is the first unlock in the infantry. So infantry 1, which would be a rifled bayonet, you would lose that if you do not use an AR. In the airborne, you would lose your suppressor, but you'd keep the rest. Armoured, you'd lose bipod, but again you'd keep the rest, and so on and so forth. Like you'd lose a sniper, sharpshooter, but you'd get all the rest of them if you use an AR. And shotgun, you'd just lose the incendiary shells, but you'd get the rest again. Figuring that out, I have just changed up a few of my classes. The top 3 are all using the correct, again in brackets, in commas, the correct weapon in that division, as you can see there. The bottom 2 I've mixed it up a little bit. I'll just go through the top class. So basically I chose infantry, so I wanted the extra primary attachment, the extra magazines and the move fast while aiming down sight. And with this class I did choose the STG. So basically I get the 3 attachments and I get the bayonet, so in effect it's like 4 attachments. Your basic training is basically like a one-off perk that you can use in any division. There's not too many great ones. Just go through them there. Rubbish, such a noob. Nah, that's not too bad. 2 attachments on secondary weapon. No, the secondary weapons are terrible. There's no attachment in the beta anyway. Take 2 primary weapons. That's not too bad. I'm using hustle mainly to reload faster. So basically it's a sleight of hand, so it's basically like a proper perk, and to reload while sprinting. And then the other 2 resupply bolts, that's basically a scavenger, and you've got them there. Not too great. Obviously your pistol, you don't have a choice. Your lethal, you can choose between 1 lethal or 1 tactical. You cannot have both unless you use a wild card. So that's my son in the background. So basically, yeah, I chose a lethal, and then the STG. You've got there's your assault rifles. STG is probably the best. What's up, Oliver? Sorry about this, guys. There you go. Yeah, STG is probably the best. Plus, it's the only assault rifle that I do have 3 attachments for to make use of that infantry Mark II additional primary attachment. So I hope that's basically the straightforward class where you would use the correct, again, every time I say correct weapon, guys, I'm using the commas, the quotations, correct weapon in the division. Armour, again, from the same. So you're supposed to use an LMG, which I am doing. Again, I've got the hustle on and the grenade, so there's not too much difference in these bottom 3, because basically, in my opinion, hustle's the best basic training. There's no choice of secondary, and I'd rather have a frag grenade than a concussion. So basically, you're just looking at these 2 in the beta, changing these 2 around. Airborne, I've got an airborne class, which is supposed to be a submachine gun, which in this case it is. So I have 2 attachments there, and you can toggle the suppressor on and off, which I'm not too keen on. In my opinion, I think suppressor should be an option on every gun, basically as just an attachment here. But it is how it is. So in effect, I have 3 attachments on that gun, because I can put suppressor on or off whenever I want in the airborne division. As you can see there, you get them extra perks once you rank the division up. Suppressor, sprint for long distances, climb over obstacles faster, increase sprint speed, and classified submachine gun. So for me, there's not really too much I want in this class apart from the suppressor, but it's only available on subbies. So I've not been using it too much. As you can see, my division level is only level 2. And let's move on to these ones where I start to mix it up. So you got the mountain division, which is supposed to be snipers, and the perks you get for unlocking the training in that division, leveling up the division I should say, is the Sharpshooter, which you lose if you don't use a sniper, which is not too bad because you won't hold your breath with an AR anyway. But look at the perks underneath it: invisible to enemy recon aircraft while moving, so basically ghost; hidden to player control score streaks, so basically blind eye; and silent movement, so basically dead silence. So the 3 really good perks there, but they are supposed to be locked to a sniper rifle, but you can use them with an AR. You will not lose them perks. As you can see here, I've got an AR on. Can I use a third attachment? No, I can't use a third attachment because I'm not in the infantry division. But I'm basically giving up an attachment to get the said perks that I want. So you can see there, I've got them extra perks once I level the division up. And that's another thing, guys. You can level up the division without using the correct weapon. I mean, I've not used a sniper in this game. I've used it like once. I sucked with it really bad. So I set up this STG class on my mountain division and got a few kills with it. As you can see, I've started to level up the mountain division. So you can do that, guys. You can use extra weapons, different weapons I should say, on different divisions. Hope that makes sense. And this last class I've mixed up quite well here, in my opinion. I've got the infantry division, which is supposed to be ARs, so you get these extra abilities. You get rifle, bayonet, additional primary attachments, and extra magazines if you use a rifle. But I've got a submachine gun on it, so I lose the top one, which is rifle, bayonet, which I'm not too fussed about. But I get an extra primary attachment and extra magazines from spawn. So as you can see, I've got a submachine gun here with 3 attachments on because I'm using infantry division, which gives you the extra attachment. Supposed to be again on ARs, but you can swap the weapons out. So I've put a submachine gun on there. I could easily put an AR on there and do it that way. Then I'd get my bayonet as well. Or you could put an LMG on with. I got one with 3 attachments. Yep, I have. Put any on quickly. So you can use an LMG with 3 attachments, which you're not really like supposed to do, but well, you are because you can. But you know what I mean. Some people don't think you can swap the weapons around, but just showing this video, guys, you can actually switch the weapons around. Quick draw. I don't have anybody. I don't know. We'll just go with that for now. That'll do. And that's about it, guys. As you can see, up near where it says STG primary, you get a little exclamation mark if you're not using the so-called correct weapon in the division. So that basically is, these 3 I am, as you see, and these 2 I'm not. But once again, guys, the only thing you lose is the first ability in that division, which, in my opinion, 2 or 3 of them are useless anyway. Extra attachment's good. Armored division, the bipod is just useless because you basically still have to aim down sight most of the times anyway, and then you're stuck to the spot. So if someone's like shooting at you from the side or behind where you can't spin around with your bipod, you just sit and duck. So most of the time the bipod is useless anyway, so I don't even know why I've got armored division on my LMG. I should really switch that out. Airborne, the suppressor is decent, but I don't really like suppressor on a submachine gun in this game. It doesn't seem to work, but it's good way out when you know you're coming up behind a lot of them. You can whip it on and drop it through them, which is not too bad. So I'd probably say airborne and infantry are worth sticking to the correct weapons. Mountain division, you lose the sniper sharpshooter, which basically I think you can hold your breath a little bit longer and it blacks out your peripheral, I can't say that word. Basically the vision around your scope, it blacks that out instead of being clear, so it makes it easier to, so-called easier to aim and shoot people. But again, you could easily lose that and just use a sniper with any of these other classes, I would say. And Expeditionary is basically just incendiary shells on a shotgun. Who cares? Shite. And the perks, other perks in that class are pretty shite as well. Throw equipment faster and further while sprinting. Select a piece of tactical and lethal equipment. Resupply equipment from killed enemies. That's not too bad. But they're pretty bad, so we'll worry about them. And I hope that explains it to you guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and peace out.